What is up, everyone? Tony here with a video on the Zte Axon 7. This is a real nice device, premium build, in-hand feel, and it's just all around very banging device for $399 price point. So let's go ahead and read some of the specifications on this device. They have two colors, I believe. One is silver and the other one is like a champagne gold. Very nice build quality. It does offer 5.5 inch screen, 1440 by 2560 pixels. That's the 2K display. It is 5.5 inches and it is AMOLED, which is real nice. The blacks are just very nice. I've had this device for maybe about a week now, and I've been testing out the camera, the speaker quality, and all that good stuff. So it does have a 20 megapixel camera, 4 gigabytes of RAM. It's running the Snapdragon 820. And the battery is pretty nice. It has a 3250 milliamp battery. So very nice device. Cool thing about this device is that it offers Android operating system 6.0.1 Marshmallow out of the box. It also offers another cool feature, which it does support 2 SIM slots. So you can use 2 SIM cards. You can, use data on one, and you can use the other one for calls or whatever. And it does offer 64 gigabytes of internal storage, which is very nice. But you can use 2 SIMs, or you can just use one, and you can add a micro SD card up to 256 gigabytes. So the rear camera is 20 megapixels. It does have an aperture of 8.1, face detection, autofocus, optical image stabilization, dual LED. It does have geotagging and all that good stuff. Panorama. It records in 4K 30 frames per second, 1080p 30 frames per second, or 60 frames per second, which is real nice. And it also does 720 and all that good stuff. The front facing camera is 8 megapixel camera, has an aperture of 2.2 and records in 1080p. Real nice cameras. Both cameras are actually been really good. I've been testing them out. So the coolest thing about this device here is, the reason why I got it was actually for this price point. For what you're getting, you get a whole lot more than you get with the OnePlus 3 as far as 2K display, and you do get 2 front face firing speakers, which sound amazing. The speakers on here, I compared it to the iPhone 7 Plus. It does have USB Type-C version 3.0, so it, fast charging is real nice. Fingerprint scanners on the back. And it does support fast charging. It claims 83% in 30 minutes. I haven't tested that out, but it's good that it does have fast charging. Battery's pretty nice and big. It does have Bluetooth 4.2, which is also real nice. So yeah, my experience with this device, let's go ahead and get into it right now. So the rear camera on this device, it does have a 20 megapixel camera, but compared to the OnePlus 3, which is rocking a 16 megapixel camera, it is not something that's going to blow you away as far as both devices. This one has a 16 megapixel camera and this one has a 20 megapixel camera, and as far as I can tell, they're both about the same. So the megapixel count on the Axon 7 is not a huge difference to the megapixel count on the OnePlus 3 as far as quality. They're both about the same in my opinion. So one up on the Axon 7 is just the rear facing fingerprint scanner. I do like that. I do like that it's in the back. It just seems like, when you pick up the device, your finger just lays right there. So I prefer fingerprint scanner on the back opposed to the fingerprint scanner on the front. I don't, it's good that it's there, but I prefer it right here, like on the Axon 7. So as far as the cameras go, on both these devices, this is not a comparison video, but the quality is about the same as the OnePlus 3. So if you have the OnePlus 3 and you're thinking about getting this for the camera, it's not going to be huge difference. In my opinion, I think the optical image stabilization on here is a bit better than the OnePlus 3. But moving along, it does have the flash on the bottom. Does have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack along with a little microphone. On the right side, we have all the buttons. We have the volume markers at the top, which feel pretty good. They're not like, there's actually no ridges on these, so they're kind of real smooth. The phone, definitely slippery in the hand, but just check out the build quality on this thing. it does look really nice. So on this side we have, on the left side we have the SIM slot or the SIM tray where you can put in your 2 SIMs, or you can put in 1 SIM and an SD card. I currently have an SD card of 200 gigabytes in here, so, but I do not see adaptable storage. So that may be a downside for some people. It's not a downside for me because this already comes with 64 gigabytes of internal storage. So the cool thing about the Axon 7 obviously is going to be the front facing speakers. They just sound amazing. I will play a video clip on here. Shout out to Clara Velez 911. You guys can definitely hear the quality on these speakers. They do sound real good. So let's go ahead and play something real quick and see what it does sound like.
What is up YouTube, Tony here with the video, and in this video we're going to go ahead and go over.
So the sound coming out of the speakers are actually very nice sounding speakers. They sound real good. I think this is the best sound I've had from any smartphone this year. The Axon 7 is definitely doing it big. So let's go ahead and go into settings, and you can see what we have here. Over here we have frequently used. So this is cool that they have this tile selection here for you guys to quick access the most frequently used app settings. So that is real cool that they did that. And if you go over to settings, you see we have the basic Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, dual SIM setting. Here we have dual SIMs. You can actually add 2 SIM cards like I mentioned before. Right now I'm using Cricket Wireless. Works really good on this device. And then we have mobile networks, and then we have data usage, more. It does have NFC, and it does have voice over LTE, which is real good. So moving along, we have My Pop, which I haven't really gotten into. Like I said, I've only had this device for about a week. Fingerprint scanner. So in here you can actually add about 5 fingerprints, and there is options where you can use specific fingers to do specific things. So you can take photo, you can answer a call. Very nice. You can also wake up and unlock your phone. Then we have voice print. With voice unlock, you can unlock your device with your voice, which I thought is real cool. Then we have most motion gestures, and in here we have auto call and all that good stuff. We have shake to turn on the flashlight. We have double tap to wake screen, 3-finger pinch for a screenshot, auto call, answer call. You could do all these motions. Real nice stuff in here. Then we have navigation keys, and unfortunately these navigation keys are not lit, but you can change the orientation of them, which is good. Then we have power management. In here it shows you what's using up your device. In storage, you can see that we do have 64 gigabytes total. We have used up 18.22 gigabytes, and we do have portable storage, which is right here. So we do have memory, so it does have 4 gigabytes of RAM. Then we have connect to PC, schedule power on and off, which I thought was real cool. Actually powers off your device and turns it back on. And then we have the basic location, security, account, all that stuff. So you will see that it is rocking Android version 6.0.1. This is the model number ZTE A20. So this is my flavor UI current version 4.0. So my usage with this device, I was actually getting about the same or maybe just a little bit more battery life out of this device than I was getting from the OnePlus 3. But as far, like I mentioned, photo quality, video quality is about the same as on the OnePlus 3. I do prefer Oxygen OS over my flavor UI. I'm kind of not, I don't really like this UI right here. It kind of lags also. For some reason, it is not as smooth as the OnePlus 3. So you will have that little lag here and there. It's just not as smooth as the OnePlus 3. So I kind of prefer Oxygen OS over My Flavor UI. It's actually right now it's actually set to the theme, to the stock theme, but it's still running My Flavor UI, so it's still skinned. So yeah, overall my experience with it, battery life has been pretty good. I did get over 4 hours of on-screen time and maybe about 15 hours of standby. And video quality on here, as far as recording videos, it's pretty stable. I'm gonna say it's a little bit more stable than the OnePlus 3. Actually, the OnePlus 3 was horrible until it got updated, and now it's actually comparable to the OnePlus 3. So yeah, battery life's been good. Call quality, build, and performance has been good. There's been zero, there's been lag here and there. As far as the My Flavor UI, I'm not really digging that UI. Like I mentioned, I do like the Oxygen OS better. But yeah, this is my 1 week review of the Axon 7. It's a good device. Is it better than the OnePlus 3? Well, in my opinion, yes, in some ways, and no in other ways. As far as performance goes, I think the OnePlus 3, which I've had for a couple months now, actually performs a lot better, in my opinion. It's a pretty good device. I can definitely recommend this to somebody if you're into video, watching a lot of media content on here. Then this does the job very, very nicely. It does have a beautiful screen. The blacks are very vivid, and also the sound quality definitely wins on this device. So it does have a lot of positives. It actually has more positives than negatives, in my opinion. Build quality is just amazing. I'm blown away by the build quality. So yeah, maybe I'll do a battle comparison against the OnePlus 3. It's been my favorite device this year so far, along with the iPhone 7 Plus. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.